Hi, everyone. Welcome to Open House, May 2020, 2021. Yeah, I'm a year behind. So anyways, welcome to Open House, everybody. Hopefully get to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what we're doing in class. It's been a year. It's been a year. I'll just say that. So anyways, yeah, my name is Mr. Leanos, and I teach Algebra 2 and Pre-Calculus. I've been teaching those classes for quite some time here at Wilson High School. I'm part of the Leadership and Public Service pathway. I just realized my little face is covering that up. So yes, I'm part of the Leadership and Public Service pathway, although I do teach students from different pathways. So I do have a lot of kids from the Med and the tech pathway. So we try to incorporate a little bit of everything for everyone for all the pathways. And most of my students are from 10th to 12th grade, with 11th actually being the majority of my students being the 11th graders, because I am the 11th grade person for our pathway. Anyways, this is just a quick photo of me. It's an older photo. My students didn't believe me. Like on my screen the other day, there was a photo of me on an elephant with my girlfriend. They thought it was Photoshop. So I thought this was something that looks a little less Photoshop. So I thought I'd put it in there for a little bit of fun. Anyways, so this is some of the stuff we're doing. This is just overall. I mean, this is from Algebra 2. We're doing some pre-calc stuff right now. But in Algebra 2, we were doing exponential equations, and we did this little thing called the mortgage project. And this is just a sample of a student's work. The student did really, really great. So I thought I'd highlight their work here, but I just kind of walk the students through a couple of calculations in regards to how much it costs to own a home and how much they need to make to be able to afford that home or whatever home it is that they would like to live in. So I told them dream big, and some of them did. So that was really, really nice. So anyway, this is a 2,259,249,000 home. It's here in Long Beach. I try to keep them all local. I wanted them to stay in California just for tax reasons. Not I want them to pay taxes, but it was for like when calculating taxes. I wanted it to be all of us to be kind of on the same level, right? So different states have different tax levels, so that could mean either affording more home or less home. And it was, I think, a good little measuring gauge for many of them as far as they're nice homes, especially in the areas that some of our students live. So it'd be nice for them to know what realistically they could expect to be able to afford nowadays. And they looked up real homes. Like, you click on this link here. This is a house that is for sale in Long Beach. So that was actually really, really cool for us. But we had calculated the payments, and then they kind of went through some of the work that it actually entails calculating the payment. I gave them the equation. All they have to do is plug stuff in. Now I told them that the calculators online work the same. So I kind of gave them a way of double checking. So that was nice. We got to use the tools that are given to us. But then for the part where they needed to calculate how much they actually needed to make, that was they were kind of on their own for that one. So they needed to do a little bit of work for that one. But yeah, it was just, they made some pretty solid calculations in regards to this is your monthly payment. How much should you have if you want that to be about 35% of your income? And you got to factor in taxes. That's another 27% plus, especially at these income levels, probably higher. But yeah, we calculated taxes and how much you got to make before taxes as far as like your salary, and then that's on a yearly basis, and how much you paid overall, how much you paid in interest. I made a good point to them about how paying interest is technically, it's pretty tough, but over the course of 30 years, that interest probably could be better suited in other investments. And we talked about the value of the homes, how much they increase, and how much it takes for them to double, et cetera, et cetera. And then I just kind of made them write a little reflection on whether or not they felt like their salary of a career that they want would actually cover the home that they want. And also a lot of students put CEO, so that was fun. Yeah, a lot of kids, I think, wanted to go CEO route because I think they wanted to afford these nice homes. As that's from Algebra 2. This is a really cool project. They're in pre-calc last year. They probably did that. For my pre-calc students, this is right here, and this is my Algebra 2 students will recognize this as well. It's a paired deck. Yeah, we've been using a lot of paired decks. That's been really, really fun. So this is just a little screenshot from a paired deck that we use. If you click on that, if you actually go to joinpd.com, put that code in, that's actually still a paired deck that's available for them. Now, you don't have to. I wouldn't. We were talking about conic sections, so we kind of went over the conic sections in our class. These are the four major ones: circle, ellipse, parabola, and hyperbola. So that was fun. And we kind of talked about some real world examples where that would be found, right? For example, the solar lens here. You have a parabola, and then the focus of it is kind of important for figuring out where the light is going to hit the brightest. Anyways, yeah, it's just kind of little things like that that we've been incorporating into class. Nothing major, but things that are helpful. One last little thing that I thought I'd throw in there is just we did take some days, separate days. We talked about the mortgage project where we actually did that was more mathematically based. It was on exponential equations. But we took a day. I explained to them what stocks were. So if they came one day really excited talking about stocks and how they could have been millionaires, that was my apologies because I showed them only the best, not not necessarily the worst. But yeah, this is just a cool like a lesson that we did. Like we had a PowerPoint and we got some Kahoot. We played a little bit about it, but I just kind of wanted them to understand what it was that a stock is. I had this conversation recently with a family member, and they're in their 20s and they still don't know what it means, right? So hopefully they got a little bit better understanding about what a stock is and how the price of a stock is affected by a variety of different things. And then we also talked about house hacking. If they talked about renting stuff out and like all this crazy stuff, that was my doing. So again, my apologies. Yeah, we talked about the house hacking strategy a little bit. There's actually something I'm starting to implement in my house. I'm working on an ADU in my house. So I thought this was a cool way to get to financial freedom for a lot of them, and I think that's a lesson that I wish I would have learned at a younger age. But yeah, if they're talking about all this stuff, I hope gets them talking and thinking about it for the long term. We're in it for the long run. Anyways, if you need to contact me for whatever reason, my conference periods are 1 and 2. That's from 7:50 to 9:15 a.m. That's every day. So every day from 7:50 to 9:15 a.m. I am available. My email is jlanos@lbschools.net. And if you need to read me at the school specifically, this is my phone number, and then that's the extension you're looking for is 6255. And I am available for a conference via Zoom or phone by appointment only. So please make sure you schedule something with me via email or by phone before we come to an appointment for that. All right. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully you guys have a great one. And thank you for coming by and checking this out.